Welcome to Coaching to Integration, the art and science of transformational coaching approaches and ICF Core Competencies with Laurel Elders, Master Certified Coach and ICF Trained Mentor Coach, bringing 20 years of practice to your inbox.
Hello. Welcome to lesson number 6. We're going to have 2 more lessons in foundations before we move into very specific skill sets. So in today's lesson, we're going to be exploring coaching language. So there's 2 qualities that we can bring forward to set the sessions up for more transformation. One of those is our language, and then the other is what energy are we bringing to the session. So in lesson 6, we're going to look at language. Lesson 7, we'll dive into the energy. Okay, so let's talk coaching language. One thing that I see effective coaches do is to really refine the words that they use. And I see this especially show up under agenda setting. So when we're helping someone get really clear, what are they needing to work on? What are they needing to work towards? What's the goal? What does it look like? How come this is so important? What are the costs? What are the payoffs? And what do we need to look at, right? So that's a pretty well-rounded agenda setting approach. However, I have heard some coaches that have what I call very generalized language, and it's not necessarily helping the person that they're coaching get geared towards being coached. So here's an example. If a coach says, what's on your mind today? That is so open-ended, right? And that sets the tone for more of a counseling type approach of what would you like to talk about? What would you like to discuss? Where are we going? Things like that. So in coaching, it can help gear the person towards the coaching process by asking a little bit more specific questions. So for example, what's our mission today? What are we looking to accomplish? What's the goal for today? Where specifically do you want to head? What specific direction do you want to take today? What exactly would you like to tackle? All of those gear the person being coached, the coachee, towards, I'm going to work towards something. So remember, in a coaching relationship, it is the client's, the coachee's responsibility to bring the agenda, not the coaches, right? So we want to get out of the way, but we also want to invite specificity. So one thing that I love about coaching is that even these small shifts in our language can cue the session up for greater success. Cue the coaching up for greater success and cue the coaching up for greater transformation. And especially with ICF standards, every single marker, core competency, all of those, that's what I call there's a method to the madness. It might seem arbitrary, but let me tell you, having viewed hundreds of coaching conversations, coaching sessions, these skills work. So the next time you step into a coaching conversation, a coaching session, I invite you to look at what language am I using? Is it setting the coachee up for success, or is it too vague? Is it too open-ended? Is it not helping the client look at least into a certain direction? Not leading, but just what happens when we spotlight this direction? What's the goal versus what are we talking about? I may want to talk about the fact that my refrigerator died, but is that helping me in coaching? No. So we want to be a little bit more specific in the agenda setting and in our language. All right, so today's tip, simple but powerful. And hey, if you have a chance to try out shifting your language and seeing how it helps your clients head in a new direction or get anchored in for that session, I'd love to hear how it goes. And for those of you who are in the Deeper Dive program, stay tuned. We're going to be looking a little bit deeper under the surface of coaching language called Coach Speak.